We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the Arizona Diamondbacks. George Springer is a man on a mission as he tries to bring his hitting streak to 20 games. Next. Taylor Clark, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Coming to the plate now, Howie Kendrick, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This isn't this guy's first rodeo. He's been in the league for quite a while now. This wily veteran is having a great year.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Aside from the hitting streak, the other story surrounding him is his contention in the batting race. If the streak continues, it wouldn't be surprising to see him climb into the lead.
Oh, absolutely. He's caught fire at the right time, and he's staring down these leaders, and they see him coming. Every day they're checking the box score, wondering how many hits he's getting on a nightly basis.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 5, George.
Stepping into the box, number 5. He's really been dialed in at the plate lately, having hit safely in his last 19 games.
Yeah, Matty, he's got a chance to go for 20 right here. That's a huge hit streak, and he's done it in a variety of ways. Some damage mixed in with just some nice ABs.
And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Another 0-2 coming. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Blake Snell gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. In my opinion, the best stuff from the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's the ball. 2-1 to count.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 1-0 the count. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit out towards second. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
The 1-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2. Up next for Arizona, Kevin Cron. He currently sits 7th in the National League in runs batted in, so a good guy to have at the plate in this situation.
And he's the best in that category on this ball club, guys. He's the guy they look to bring him home.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. (2-0) to the Diamondbacks DH. 2 outs here with a runner at third. In there, 2-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
2-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Men on third with 2 down.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1 left for Arizona. Still no score. Digging in, David Peralta. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Peralta.
And now a pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Back goes Rojas. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
1-1 the count now. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. The pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Two out, nobody on. That's inside. 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Almora. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up now, Dalton Varsho, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Varsho aboard here at first with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Full count.
And awfully close there on 3 and 2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Ready now, Christian Walker. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here comes the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. First and second here with nobody out. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Jonathan India is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, sometimes you get yourselves in a count 2-0. You get exactly what you're looking for, and you have bad barrel accuracy. Time to step out of the box, readjust the batting gloves, take a deep breath, and get back in there. Hope he throws the same pitch.
3-1 to him now. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Now a swing and a little bouncer. Softly hit to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw will be too late. So a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
At the plate, Domingo Leyba. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. He's set and the pitch.
That's the ball.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1.
Right. Full count.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding in once again, Josh Rojas. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and in to bat next is Albert Almora. He's set. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 1-1 misses. Ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Three runs already home here. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now back.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
4 runs here in this half inning. And that's in there. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, That tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. We played 2 full. D-backs out in front, 4-0. So now Carlos Santana. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. The 1-2.
2-2's the count.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. Line to the right side. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. To Marte at second base. That's where the inning comes to a close. 1 left for Miami. They're down 4-0. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the 3rd now, and standing in is the DH, Kevin Cron.
The designated hitter, Kevin Crowe.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Changeup laid off down around the shins. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Dalton Varsho. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a line drive, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
The left fielder, number 22, Mark.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into bat next it'll be Mark Canha. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order, but they're in front 4-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder George Springer.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Peralta.
At the plate now, David Peralta.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And this is going to split the uprights and head toward the pool for extra bases.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half, 4-2 now.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a high chopper over to the right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Stepping in, Carlos Santana, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Arizona's on top, 4-2. So coming to the plate, Christian Walker. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Walker.
That missed. That's
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
One and 1 the count. Up high. 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Jonathan India. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he misses with it, 1-1. There's a drive out to left center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
At the plate, Domingo Leyva. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll step in here at 275. 11 home runs and an even 50 RBIs. The 1-0 home.
Ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. The 2-1 home.
Nope, ball.
Josh Rojas will be next. One out and a runner on second base. And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Digging in once again, Josh Rojas. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and the defense is thinking, give it to us again and we'll roll it over all day long. Don't think that's not in his head right now as he steps to the plate.
No balls and one strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. VR arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So here's Albert Almora next. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Popped up. Santana has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Williams Astudillo is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Pitch on the way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw gets him at first, and I'll tell you what, they don't come much better than what you saw right there.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course he did that too.
Now to the plate, Jonathan VR. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the pitch. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Alex Young, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Standing in now, Howie Kendrick, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. No hits to this point. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch.
Nope, ball.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Line to the right side. And Kendrick has a base hit.
The right fielder, number 5, George Springer.
Here's George Springer, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0 is taken for a strike.
1-1.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Diamondbacks lead this one 4-2. Jose Urena, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte, head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now the pitch. Urena has racked up just under 100 innings on the mound to this point and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
High chopper to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kevin Crowe.
So to the plate, the Diamondbacks designated hitter, Kevin Crowe. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A runner at first with no outs here. Shot toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta's after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Standing in, Mark Canha. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First offering on its way. Fouled away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
To the plate now, Christian Walker, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here's the 1-1. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 home. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Here now the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Jonathan India, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Marlins 2. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Leading off for the Marlins, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First delivery to him on the way.
Yeehaw!
Comes set and the 0-1.
One and two's the count.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Rojas settles under it, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, David Peralta. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. That evens it up 1-1. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here it comes. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate now, Marcell Ozuna, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And it's 1-1.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen.
Set and the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
All even now, 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. This one's flared out toward left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting. Shortstop. Trevor Story.
Trevor Story steps in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
One and two.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2. Scorched to third. To Marte at second base. That's where the inning comes to a close. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Marlins 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Domingo Leyva. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Domingo Leyva.
Now the pitch.
No, that missed.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Josh Rojas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
No, that's out.
Three and 0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball too high, ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So striding forward now, Albert Almora. He got under one and popped out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Ground ball left side. Kendrick. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Jimmy Sherfield is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 54, Jimmy Sherfield.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now the 2-0 home.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Here now the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. The 2-2 one more time. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box now, Williams Astudillo, and he fouls this one off. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Giving chase is Almora.
He gets there, and that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They trail 5-2. Striding in, Ketel Marte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Racing back to center fielder. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 14 on the season, as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kevin Cron. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1 ball, no strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
No outs, nobody on. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Digging in, Dalton Varsho. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Runner.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On, he pops it up. Story onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
One gone now in the Arizona 7th, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. First offering on its way. Grounder down the line at third. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But the D-backs tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Marlins 2. Digging in and looking for more, Howie Kendrick will start us off in the 8th.
The second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
George Springer the next to hit, as he grounds one briskly to short. Scooped up onto first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Up next for the
Unless
Marlins.
something miraculous happens here, that's looking like his last at bat, and his streak's going to come to an end. Hey, nothing to hang your head over. 20-plus games of giving your team a chance to win every night, finding ways to get on base. Hats off to you.
Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's set, and the pitch.
That's what.
The pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still trail here. It's 6-2. David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Christian Walker.
For the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
And now a pitch on the way.
Pizza.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2, and it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Jonathan India, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Domingo Leyba, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Peralta is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it 6-2. Silvino Bracho comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 61, Silvino Bracho.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta.
David Peralta.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0.
That's inside. Ball.
Swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman Marte. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Striding forward now is the DH, Marcell Ozuna. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty. One man out. 2-0 to the Marlins designated hitter in this one.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
The 2-0 on the way. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Trevor Story is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering, and he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Ready for another shot now. Trevor Story. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit at third. Marte for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The D-backs took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Alex Young earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Blake Snell was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final run score for the ballgame tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 6 runs.